Morning, YouTube. This is Kenyon here. I am enjoying this cool overcast. Uh, I am going to do a second review on part two on my Mickey review. I was shooting a video before this, but I got interrupted by a phone call from the guard shack. I am getting unloaded here at Wapakoneta, something like that, Ohio. Then I gotta go pick up load at my company's terminal and take that load up to Greencastle, Pennsylvania. I may be saying that wrong. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to Pennsylvania. So, excuse me. All right. So to continue my review on Menke Trucking, I was getting paid 50 cents a mile there. And a lot of people say that's decent money. That is decent money if you actually get the miles. But the problem was I wasn't getting the miles. So I left there. I went to a company I'm working at now. I'm getting paid 42 cents a mile. Like some of you probably would question, why would I leave a place that I'm making 50 cents a mile, go to a place where I'm making 42 cents a mile? Well, to answer that question, they just had a better program than Menke did. Which I'm going to do a Keller Logistics review in about 2 more months, and I'll give you the lowdown of what I experienced. But honestly, I'm making more money now at 42 cents a mile and with less miles than I was making at Menke Trucking at 50 cents a mile, because there's a lot of good things they have with this company. I'm doing their lease to purchase program, which they give you about 3 months to drive the truck that you're going to be respectfully leasing. And within that 3 months, that's to get if there's any major issues that goes wrong with the truck, it's picked on the company's dime, not on your dime. So, but anyway, I digress. So, but anyway, I'm getting paid 42 cents a mile. I was making 50 cents a mile there. Yeah, and like, how am I making more money now than I was making at 50 cents a mile? One, because my miles are consistent. I think the most I've seen was 2,700, which I was getting 2,800 there, and upwards of 3,000 miles, and I would bring home about $1,200. With this company, I brought home $1,200, which is 2,700. I brought home 1,100 with about 2,500. So I'm like, the difference is Menke does have a safety bonus, or not a safety bonus, a miles bonus. He pays 0.03 cents per mile after you reach if you hit over 1,000 miles. And that's not on all the miles of those 3,000 miles. That's just, say you drove, you hit the miles of 3,026 miles. 3,026 miles, let's say. He's going to pay you 0.03 cents on those 26 miles over. So, I mean, you may see an extra $10 on your check. You may see an extra $20. Nothing to write home about. There's nothing really to be proud of, or be that overachiever. It's a really crappy miles incentive. Now versus the company I went with, I get paid 0.03 cents a mile safety bonus on all the miles, all the loaded miles, as long as I deliver that load safely and don't get an accident. I'll get that safety bonus. That's on every trip. That's on every load I delivered. So now we're talking about $17, extra $15 off of one load. And plus, that was another thing, menke did not pay me. I never received my detention pay when I was with menke. Never, ever did I receive my detention pay. I'll put it in and I'll call them about it. And I'll be like, yeah, we're still trying to get the broker to pay us detention pay. We'll put it on your check as soon as we get it. That's all I heard every single time. Every single time, that's all I heard. Never got it. So you know what? I stopped putting it in. With this company, we get paid $20 for the first hour. If we are there for an hour, let me see what time it is. I got 2 minutes to put my detention. And I've been here for, like, I arrived here at 7:20. 8:20, I put in my detention. I get paid $20 an hour just for sitting in that dock for my first hour since I arrived. So, and then I get paid $20 an hour. After that, if they take like another 4 or 5 hours to unload me. So you know what? I don't mind waiting. I was like, nah, I'm fine. I'm racking up that money. Easy money right there. So that's another incentive to work here. And when I go lease to purchase, same thing. I get the safety bonus along with the percentage pay. So yeah, it's nice to get treated with some respect. Respect is really big for me. It's all you have out here on the road as a man, and man or woman. All you have is your respect and your word. And I'm gonna tell you about an incident. When I went from L'Oreal to L'Oreal to Maxine, which was going from the Kinsworth to the International. This is a big, like, that's something they should have told me. But when I switched over from the Kinsworth to the International, they were like, "Hey, you want a new truck?" And I was like, "It's a brand new." They were like, "It's a brand new LT, International LT. The only bad thing about it is it's an automatic." I said, "Well, yeah, I'll take a new truck. I don't care if it's manual or automatic. I'll take it." The one thing they didn't tell me is that the person that drove it before me, actually wasn't a brand new truck, but the person that drove it before me smoked like a fiend. I mean, they smoked like a fiend, y'all. I'm talking about chain smoker after chain smoker. I'm talking about some serious chain smoking shit. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. But I'm talking about that driver chain smoke. I took that truck home and I cleaned it. I cleaned it out. I wiped it down. Had to wipe it down with some Lysol. And I'm telling you, that water was so dirty. Dude, it took me 3 weeks to get all the nicotine out of that truck. The water had like a yellowish tint to it. And it was very dirty. And that was my biggest complaint when it came to that truck. And I told my dispatcher, he was like, I know he had pets in there, but I mean, I smelled that he smoked, but I don't think he smoked that bad. I said, Tom, that driver smoked pretty heavy in that truck. And so I go talk to the mechanic, right? I go talk to the mechanic. I asked him, I said, is there any way you can change the filters on the truck, air filters, because I can't get that smoke smell out of there. He told me, he's like, what truck number did you have? I told him the number I had. He's like, yep, that guy. I said, he smoked, but he said he was a chain smoker, and he would go through a carton a day. He would just he'll smoke one pack, open up another, smoke that pack. He said he'll go through like 3 or 4 cartons in a week. And I said, I can tell. It's really bad in there. I was like, so I didn't have time for him to go change the filter, so I came back and had that done later. And then that time I came back and had it done, I walk up to him. We're talking about, we're just chit chatting. Asking him about changing the filters because I was doing nothing. I was at the terminal doing my 10-hour break. I said, you can take the truck and get the filters done real quick. And then so, okay, so the owner Craig comes out to the shop as we were talking, and he goes, this is so disrespectful, y'all. This is grinding my gears. The owner of the company that I'm busting my butt for came out to the shop and said, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? Oh, you got something to do? You should be talking to a mechanic. I'm like, what? I'm trying to talk to him about getting my filters changed, and because the truck has been smoked in, and the owner of the company is just shaking his head like, oh, that's a petty, request. It's just cigarette smoke. To him, to him, it might not be a big deal. Maybe he smokes. I don't know. But if he does, it's probably not a big deal because the smell's not as intense. I don't smoke. So for us non-smokers, as you guys know, all you non-smokers out there, we can smell the little bit of hint of cigarette smoke, and it's just the worst thing in the world. So you may think you smokers out there may think you covering it up or you can't tell, but yeah, we can tell. We can tell. We can pick up on it. You can think you're gonna cover it up, cologne, perfume, whatever you want to think you covered up with. Yeah, we can smell it. But anyway, so he just looks at me and I'm trying to get my truck filters changed, and yeah, so after that, he came at me like that, man. I had to walk away, y'all, because I about told the truth about that, man. I had to walk that off, man. I had to walk that off, y'all. Because I was about to tell the truth about that, man. I'm like, here, and I'm the person, I'm part of the reason why you can live a comfortable lifestyle. I'm part of the reason why you got this company. I'm the one out here busting my butt, driving my clock out, not knowing where I'm going to park at the end of the day. Not knowing if I'm going to be able to get a shower at the end of the day, all to get your loads delivered so you can make that money. So I don't know. That's the most disrespectful thing. An owner has came up to me and said to me ever, and I'm like, oh man, I know what. I just, I am glad I left there. I am glad I could not take it, and I'm telling you, the moment, if you ever do go there, you're going to be able to feel the tension once you walk into that terminal, and once you walk into the dispatching office, and you're going to be able to feel the tension in that place. It's so thick. It is so thick, dude. I would say you cut through it at night, but you're gonna need a chainsaw to cut through that tension, man. You're gonna need something heavy, some heavy duty. You might need one of those machines to cut trees down with. So yeah, man, you might need some heavy duty equipment to get through that tension in that place, man. I just tell you. So yeah, they run backwards there. They run backwards. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend going there. All the people that's saying that it's a great place to work, it is not a great place to work. I'm telling you, the place I'm at right here, the company I'm with right here, they got a terminal to be very proud of. It's not a hole in a wall. It's very nice. They go all out for their drivers' comfort, and they treat the drivers with respect. If you got a problem with the truck, you tell the maintenance about it. You put it on your DVR and they get it fixed, and they take care of their drivers. I don't know if there's any drivers complaining about this company. I don't know why they're complaining, because a lot of things they offer at this company, a lot of companies don't offer. And so yeah, I'll tell you about my last incident with them that really just broke the camel back. That was just the straw for me. Okay, so actually, you know what? I'm gonna cut the video short here, and I'm gonna create. That's gonna be my part 3. Part 3 is gonna be my final review on the company. Tell you about this incident I had that really just set me off and got me to leave menke. So until next time, brother mans, women, all my professional drivers out there, thank you for all you do. Keep the sunny side up and the rubber side down, and be cool, be nice. You know, wave at your fellow driver, may make their day. All right, peace.